Hello everyone, this is Dr. Rajesh, and today we will study a program to swap two numbers. So firstly we shall see that what is swapping of two numbers. Let us say uh, swapping means interchanging. That means interchanging. Like if the value entered by the user is a is 5 and b is 10, then after swapping a will become 10 and b will become 5, so their values will be interchanged. So what logic we will be using to swap? For that we will be defining a variable temp which will hold the value of one of the variables either a or b. Temp stands for temporary variable. We are defined it has as such got no role. It will be used in the program and used to swap the values of a and b. And how it will be done, we will see the logic now. Let us say the logic will be temp will hold the value of any of the variables. Say it is holding a, then a will be holding b and b will be holding temp. So this is the logic that we will be using to swap the two numbers, and this program is very important from examination point of view. Now we will see that how it is done in the computer. So now here we will open the new file, okay, and that new file we will be saving. Firstly we will be saving, and we will save it with some suitable name. So name will be Rajesh swap numbers. So that we have saved the file. Now we will include the library functions, also another library function, so that library function has been included. So now we will start the main program. So this is the main program, and now we will define int two variables a, b, and this will be temp. So we have defined two variables a and b whose value will be entered, and the third variable which is the temporary variable. So now next statement, here I will be using tab. Next statement will be printf. User will be asked to enter the values of a and b. So user will be asked to enter the value, and this is the new line. Now those values that is entered by the user will be scanned. This will be %d, %d. This is %a for scanning. You know it's ampersand scanning at the address. So those values have been scanned. Now we will print the values entered by user are a is equal to %d and b is equal to %d. And firstly a will be printed, and then this statement will show that what values have been entered by the user. So next is we are going to use the logic now that we have discussed earlier. Temp will hold the value a and a will hold b and b will hold temp. So the values now have been swapped. So now we will print the values. Swapped values of A is equal to %D and B is equal to %D, and here will be A will be printing and this will be B will be printing. Now we will add getch command that will work only when it will get the character, and it is used for the purpose of holding the output screen, and it will be return 0 to show the end of the main program. So now I am also going to add clear screen function, so that looks fine. So here you could enter the new line so that it looks symmetrical in the output screen. So now let me run. It will be control F9. So it's working fine. Firstly, A is entered as 23, B is entered at 35. The values entered by user, you look here, this is 23 and this is 35. If you will look, this is 23 and it is 23. So values have been swapped. Now we will again run for the another value one more time. Say it is 345, 567. So it has been swapped. So that's all I have from this lecture, and if you have liked the lecture, please like, subscribe, share and comment. This is Dr. Rajesh saying goodbye. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.